Hello everybody, Justin. It's been about a week or so since I made a video. Sorry about that. About a week ago I got sick, stomach, and three days really super sick, and still starting to finally feel better. Finally, it's been a long week. So yeah, not too much is new. This is kind of just a general video today. Looks like the sun's trying to come out. It's been raining for a couple days. Been waiting to start plowing up over at the garden and start planting a lot more vegetables. Summer's coming, and we got some cucumbers I ate for dinner yesterday. They're really good. So can't wait to do that. Give me something to do all day. And one thing I wanted to show some of you guys in the States is the difference in size of a couple of vegetables. You'll get a big kick out of this one. Our tomatoes in the U.S., you can get beefsteak, you can get whatever you want. This is considered a big tomato here. This is a big one. It's normally about half this size is the average size of a tomato. So that's kind of neat. I want to try some U.S. tomato seeds. I don't have any, but I want to see if they'll actually grow or not. And the next one you get a kick out of, this is the onion. This is a red onion. This is a common size. This is actually a pretty big one too, this little onion. So that's the common cooking size of vegetables here. But most dishes here, it's not like the U.S. where you eat a ton of meat and everything. Most dishes here are rice is the main portion of the dish, and then if you cook a little meat or something, that's just to enhance the rice. You kind of get used to eating it. When I first got here, I ate a lot of meat, and not anymore. Every couple days I'll eat it now. I don't like to eat it every day anymore. And when you buy meat here, say you buy pork, what's called baboy. Baboy is pork. When you buy it at the market, it doesn't come like it comes in the U.S. where it's all trimmed. No, you just get a chunk of a kilo. You want a kilo, they give you a chunk of pork. And on the pork, it includes the skin, it includes the bones, it includes the fat. Everything's included. So it's not like when you buy pork in the U.S. I mean, you can get it specifically, but you're going to pay quite a bit more for it. And it's already probably more expensive than the U.S., if not equivalent, more expensive than the U.S. price to eat pork. Pork's very expensive here. But today my wife's doing a little cooking, and I'll show you one of the dishes she likes to. She's actually making this one. She's gonna sell it, I guess. But it's what is this? Salted shrimp?
Salted shrimp in Tagalog, bagoong alamang with pork.
So salted shrimp with deep fried pork fat mixed in. So that's a dish she's making today. Like I she's gonna sell it. Like I said, there something quite a bit's different here. I mean, there's a lot that's different here compared to the U.S. Even you can hear the chickens. Not ours, our neighbor's chickens. Like I said, guys, the chickens crowing under your window at 4 o'clock in the morning. Actually, they crow. I didn't believe it. Believe it or not, it's not like the U.S. where 5 o'clock in the morning the chickens start crowing. Here about 2 o'clock in the morning, and it really is true, between 1:45 and 2:15, all the chickens in the neighborhood will wake up and start crowing. Then they go back to sleep. And then if they call that their first alarm clock. The first time the chickens crow is their first alarm clock. The second time the chickens crow, it's normally right at 4 o'clock in the morning, between 4 and 4:10. And then they all wake up in the neighborhood, and then they don't stop crowing. And that's when people get up. That's their alarm clock to get up, is the chickens. And it's true, because they actually do crow twice. You'd be middle of the night and you say, what's going on? Drunk chickens or what? Chickens having a party? They're all up at 2 o'clock in the morning crowing, man. But yeah, unfortunately last night, that's another thing that happens frequently here. Maybe 3 times a year, sometimes more, sometimes a little less. What time was it? 10 o'clock? 11 o'clock? The accident? Anyways, 12 o'clock. One of the, and the sad part is somebody's always related. If one of the local villages here within this little area, somebody's always related, but got in a motorcycle accident. He passed away, and the passenger is got taken to the city for, I think, spinal cord injuries. But unfortunately, as always, almost always it's a DWI accident. But here it's a lot more common. It's not as strict as in the U.S. I think a DW, if you get actually a DWI, I think it's 300 peso. I could be wrong. 300 peso was like a $6 ticket. You could get caught with no helmet or no face mask. It's $500 peso ticket. So there's a difference. It's actually more for no helmet or no face mask than it is if you get caught driving drunk. But anyway, so that said, there'll be a vigil in the next village here shortly. And here the vigil is, it's not like the U.S. where people are laid out in funeral homes. They're laid out right in the people's homes in a see-through steel casket. And normally they're laid out for a couple weeks to a month. And the what do you call it? The embalmer just comes to the house and injects the body. That's the way it is here, and then they get buried. So other than that, not too much really going on. Really can't wait to get the garden going. Getting very excited. And she got some lemons they're Australian lemon. She got a seeds from somebody, and the lemons are doing really well. So I want to actually plant a lot of those lemon trees, and see what happens. But that's really about it, everyone. I will start making more videos, and because when we start plowing in that, guys, that's all manual. That's done with water buffalo and a 1-bottom. That's how that's done. There's no tractors getting back there. There are no tractors around anyways that we would consider tractors. Water buffalo and 1-bottom. So, and you know, when I first got here, I was like, you know, I should maybe invest in a rice harvester to harvest the rice, you know. But she kept saying it won't work, and after looking at a lot of the rice harvesters, she's right, it won't work, because the rice fields here, everything is planted rice all the time almost. I mean, very few people plant any vegetables, it's all rice. But all the rice fields for miles, and everything's terraced and stepped and terraced and stepped, so they get water through all the rice fields. So a rice harvester literally would almost be impossible, you know, to use. And on top of that is most people in the village, that's how they count on getting the rice, their food, is everybody goes out and harvests rice every time the field's ready. So that's something that's very different. You know, there are big like rototillers that are made for only rice field. They're not made for any type of solid compactor, only for rice paddies. So yeah, we're definitely looking forward to that. And as soon as we start that, then I'll see if I can drive a water buffalo. See how well I can plow.
I will teach you how to use water buffalo. You can ride the back of water buffaloes like a horseback.
I'll ride the water buffalo like a horseback. We did that mean trick when we had some kids from the city come out to the farm when we were kids and had a couple mean bulls. Yeah, you wait till they get on the side of the fence. You can ride them, jump on the back, and well, yeah, they jumped on the back and then they went about 30 feet in the air and flew and landed and started crying, and the bulls would chase them around. That's how I think about riding a water buffalo. Yeah, you sure you can. But, okay, everybody. Just want to touch base with everybody and kids. I tried calling Ash today. I tried calling him, and I didn't realize it was so late. So either this evening or tomorrow morning, I'll try calling you guys. Okay, love you all. Bye.